Why do you smoke? Why do you smoke?
I smoke to remember.
Remember what?
That the world ended.
Sometimes it seems like the world looks all right. Like they put a coat of paint on it. But inside it's rotting to pieces.
There is so much pain. And I don't know how to not notice it.
You've lost your wife. And now your brother too.
You know what I think? I think that we're all in our private traps, clamped in them, and none of us can ever get out.
I thought it would make you different. But it doesn't seem to change you. Nothing seems to change you.
This is who I am. I can't change.
I'm doing everything I can to change.
I should feel something.
And every once in a while, I manage to convince myself that I'm a better person.
There's something inside me. I don't know what it is.
I need to get her out of me. You're crazy! You're fucking crazy!
What I see nobody else sees, and sometimes it frightens me. I think I'm losing my mind.
I want
You look lonely.
a way out of loneliness. Just like you.
I know now I need to find a way to fill this big black hole in me.
Are you a good guy?
No.
All I feel is hate and anger.
I just don't want to feel so bad anymore.
Most days I feel nothing. I don't feel anything.
Please kill me.
I wake up and I think, again, really? I have to do this again? Try to find ways to make myself feel something. More and more and more, but it doesn't make any difference.
I'm done. I got nothing left.
Look where we are, Jackson. What we all become. This has to end here.
Don't be afraid.
This is it. This is the feeling I've been searching for my entire life. For as long as I can remember. Because suddenly, the world went quiet.
We do this in the name of the Islamic Caliphate, in the name of Yusuf al-Ahmadi, in the name of God. Bismillah.
Melissa, I love you. Caroline, I love you.
Alhamdulillah.
Jesus, God, look out.
La ilaha illallah wa Muhammad Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah wa Muhammad Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah wa Muhammad Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah wa Muhammad Rasulullah.
Turn off the sound.
That's right. We don't submit to terror. We make the terror.
We have a golden opportunity to seize something good from this crisis. Its unprecedented shockwaves may well make people more receptive to big visions of change at global crises like pandemics and climate change know no borders and highlight just how interdependent we are as one people sharing one planet. Over the past month or so, despite the ongoing crisis, I've been encouraged to see the growing calls for a green recovery. We need only look to the United Nations Secretary General, to the IMF, the EU, the Petersburg Climate Dialogue, the Canadian government, the COP26 Universities Network, and business leaders around the world to see this. And as we move from rescue to recovery, therefore, we have a unique but rapidly shrinking window of opportunity to learn lessons and reset ourselves on a more sustainable path. It is an opportunity we have never had before and may never have again. So we must use all the levers we have at our disposal, knowing that each and every one of us has a vital role to play. Everything I have tried to do and urge over the past 50 years has been done with our children and grandchildren in mind. So I can only encourage us all
to think big and act now.
Hello, everybody. It is I, your cute and adorable pal Grover, with a message for listeners of the Great Reset. Well, you are in luck because I know a thing or two about resetting. I reset my alarm clock every morning. But you are talking about resetting the entire world. Now that is a very big job. Well, my friend Ms. Sherry Weston and I are here to help. On Sesame Street, we know that it is very important for children to learn and play every day. And because playtime is so important, we have been thinking of ways to help children all over the world learn and play at home. At first, it was hard when nobody could go to school, and I could not visit my friends like Elmo or, well, even Oscar the Grouch. Then we learned to have video playtime, which was a lot of fun and made us feel better.
Dan, what are your thoughts?
It's well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Telling the truth matters. Being a good person matters. And it's easier for a whole lot of people. If you're Muslim in this country, you don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. If you're an immigrant, you don't have to worry if the president's going to be happier to have babies snatched away or send dreamers back for no reason. This is vindication for a lot of people who have really suffered. You know, the I can't breathe. You know, that wasn't just George Floyd. That was a lot of people that felt that they couldn't breathe. Every day you're waking up and you're getting these tweets and you just don't know, and you're going to the store and people who have been afraid to show their racism are getting nastier and nastier to you, and you're worried about your kids and you're worried about your sister. And can she just go to Walmart and get back into her car without somebody saying something to her? And you spent so much of your life energy just trying to hold it together. And this is a big deal for us just to be able to get some peace and have a chance for a reset and have a chance for a reset and have a chance for a reset.
So I think this is a time for a great reset.
Praise be Jesus Christ. Everyone is talking about the Great Reset. And some of you are saying, oh, here we go, another conspiracy theory. This is not a conspiracy theory. As a matter of fact, Time Magazine just devoted an entire issue to promoting the Great Reset. What is the Great Reset? Well, it's an initiative that is being embraced by a lot of the world's elite. It's an initiative to make the world a better place, and is being pushed mainly by the World Economic Forum. On the World Economic Forum website, it says, there is an urgent need for global stakeholders to cooperate in simultaneously managing the direct consequences of the COVID-19 crisis, to improve the state of the world. The World Economic Forum is starting the Great Reset Initiative. Now, I hope this makes you nervous. First of all, they speak about the global stakeholders. Who's that? Is it world leaders? Is it religious leaders? Is it the academics? Is it the elite billionaires? Who is it that we are entrusting to fix the world? I don't mind fixing the world. I don't mind making the world a better place. The question is, who is leading this initiative? Who's making the decisions on how we're going to make the world a better place? It goes on to say they're going to cooperate in simultaneously managing the direct consequences of COVID-19 crisis. Listen, for some people, COVID-19, it's not a crisis. It's an opportunity. For some, it's an opportunity to order the world in the way they see fit.
Nobody knows how to say goodbye. It seems so easy till you try. Then the moments passed you by. Nobody knows how to say goodbye. Nobody knows how to get back home. And we set out so long ago. Search the heavens and the earth below. Nobody knows how to get back home. Through the darkness to the dawn. When I look back, you were gone. Heard your voice leading me on. Through the darkness to the dawn.
Last week, The Angle warned you about what was coming. It's called the Great Reset. And this idea was first designed by the global elite at the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab. Well, our timing could not have been better. At this moment, and certainly not getting the attention it deserves, Biden's piggy bank, Michael Bloomberg, is holding something called the New Economy Forum. Doesn't that sound fun? This annual summit brings together corporate CEOs, activists, UN officials, and your garden variety washed-up politicians like Bill and Hillary Clinton. But they all have one thing in common: the shared goal of reorganizing the world so that assets are distributed more equitably, more fairly. And health security and so forth, climate change, all of it's part of it. And they're not even trying to hide their plans. This was Mike Bloomberg in his opening address to the forum.
As we meet, governments around the world are mobilizing trillions of dollars to address the economic effects of the pandemic. It's an unprecedented opportunity not only to repair the damage, but also to address the problems that existed before the pandemic hit.
And by problems, he really means your freedom and prosperity. And the solutions that Bloomy and his globalist groupies are proposing all involve more centralized control over your life, like how much energy you use.
Carbon must be given a price. The time of fossil fuel subsidies is over. We must phase out coal. Authorities must integrate the goal of carbon neutrality in all economic and fiscal policies and decisions.
Well, Joe Biden agrees with this. It's part of his platform, after all. Goodbye energy independence. Hello Chinese solar panels. Bloomberg also invited his CCP buddies to make faux appeals for global unity.
We should build an open world economy that works for all. We must firmly safeguard the multilateral trading system under the WTO and unequivocally reject unilateralism and protectionism. When China does well, the whole world will benefit.
Ask the Uyghurs how they're doing. I feel like I've heard, though, this somewhere before.
A rising China is a positive development, not only for the people of China, but for the United States and the world as a whole.
That's right. We don't submit to terror. We make the terror.
If there's anything like 76 million health care plans voided, not only is Obamacare dead, there's going to be guillotines set up at Farragut Square.
Okay, let's hold on.
If there's anything like 76 million health care plans voided, not only is Obamacare dead, there's going to be guillotines set up at Farragut Square.
Okay, let's hold on.